Are you kidding me? After so much happy end, are you telling me that we are about to end Eden Zero with one last sad part? Huh? I refuse to believe that. This is supposed to be a happy end. This is not Dead Rock. This is Eden Zero, the classic Hiroshima style. Yes, it's me, the Angry Fan, the Despair Viewer, chapter 291 of Eden Zero. And we are almost at the end. How many chapters are left now? Two? Was it three? Well, you correct me because I forgot to count, and math was never my strongest thing. Either way, the displaced Shiki when he defeated the chronophage, who we got to reveal last time was the displaced Rebecca, manages to return back to the real Rebecca and free the chronophage influence of of her. Uh, and so he came back in order to free the chronophage influence from Rebecca's body, although I was saying that he was her friend, and I'm sorry I couldn't know that it was you. Remember the adventure we were on. As Rebecca slowly does remember that, uh, she remembers her name, and thus the influence of the chronophage disappears forever. So while she truly were a displaced Rebecca, unlike Siggy, she never became a good person because she remembers everything. And so Shiki hugs Rebecca, although she is still never right away, and uh, and their moments are finally back. In this moment, maybe they would also be counted on as the truly unification of the marriage couple that is Shiki and Rebecca, although the kiss haven't happened. At the Eden Zero got in, the Valkyries all reunite with Siggy. Sim and Rebecca and Shiki hold hands, seemingly now happy forever. Of course, the chapter has to end in a sad note, as suddenly Pinos begins to sit back on the thing, saying, "That you all look happy makes me happy too. And thank you for everything. It appears my role is finished. Goodbye, Master," as she suddenly lowers her head, seemingly sleeping or shutting down for good. Which is something I cannot accept. Are you telling me that Pino is shutting down? Granted, she was created by Siggy in an attempt to destroy Eden's One, although for some reason that actually didn't need to happen. Did Hiroshima forget that? Hmm. Well, if you ask me, he probably did. And I'm not saying that because he's a bad writer. No, 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 no. There's no one better than him. Okay, maybe there are some who are better than him. But what I'm trying to say is some writers have a shtick, and you have to accept that. No one is perfect. And most importantly, better than those authors that have fallen into despair and exhaustion. He doesn't have that yet, so you have no right to judge him for it. But regardless of what Pino's role was, she once said her dream was to become a human. But it actually turns out that Mother could never grant her that wish, because in the end, Mother was Earth, and Mother needed to become Earth in order to save the entire universe. Meaning that Pino's role is eventually finished. And maybe that was what she was contracted for, a role. And now that that role is finished, she no longer has a purpose. Thus, she is shutting down. And if you ask me, I find that very unacceptable because out of all the mascot characters Hiroshima has created, I would say Pino is probably the best. Even, yes, Happy doesn't count because Happy is Happy, and I'm not saying that because of the fairy tale or the Eden Zero mob placement. No, I'm saying that because Pino is truly the best mascot he has ever created. So, are you telling me now that Pino's shutting down? Well, we had about 2 or 3 chapters left, maybe just 2, so we'll see how this conclusion brings off. Either way, the chronophage ether is gone, Rebecca is truly saved, and Shiki manages to come back to this universe after being almost displaced by the chronophage rampage. What's next, I don't know. But if this was the final, if the final chapter was next week, I think we would have got a note. Maybe. You give me a false reality.